Well, my wife bought a half a hog from an Amish person, and they butchered it, they killed it, gutted it, skinned it, and we took one half of a hog. And so she brought it home, and she's done butchering on it, and I'm trying to stack it up. And she's cutting the bacon, and she has a way of doing the bacon over a period of time. It isn't, she doesn't cure it as such. She does a wet cure on it with Morton's Tender Quick, and then it sits in a cool spot for several days, and then she freezes it. She likes the way it turns out real well, so that works just fine. But when I was a boy, every fall or early winter, whenever it got really cool, my dad would butcher 6 hogs, and at another time he'd butcher 2 beefs also for our use. And he would get up at daylight on butchering day for the hogs and have 2 50-gallon barrels of water. And he would start to get them up to where he could boil, have it near boiling or boiling, to dip the hogs in, and then they would scrape the hair off before cutting up the meat. But they would, usually we would have neighbors come in and help. Another thing you did in the neighborhood was swap time helping one another. And they would hold the hogs up on a single tree usually. They hook their front feet to it, and they let them down into the water and just leave them long enough to where the hair would scrape off. You wouldn't want to cook it any at all. And then they pick them up out of there and hang them up by the hind feet and scrape all the hair off of them. And then they'd rinse them off, and then they would gut them and get them cut up in the portions they wanted to. And Dad would cure with a dry cure with hams, both front and back hams, the bacon, and they'd grind the sausage. And then Mother would can the sausage in the canners, in hot water canners. And then all the odd pieces she would cut up and what you call cold pack them. I'm not sure of the procedure on that, but they get them real hot, I'm sure, in a pan, and put them in the jars, and then pour some pork fat in the top of the jar to seal it. And so we would have, it's basically fresh pork when you take them out. But anyway, then Mother would cut up the fat, and we had a huge iron kettle that we would fire up underneath it outside, and she'd spend most of the day standing there stirring that fat so it would melt out, and you would have the fat for lard, and then you would have what it cooked out meat-wise was cracklings. And a lot of people liked a lot of them, including me, till I ate too many when I was a young'un, and it made me sick, and I've never liked the smell of them since. But anyway, that's what we would do with them, and Dad would hang up the cured section of the pork and wrap them in burlap and just let them cure. And how long they cured, I'm not sure. But if you overdid it, well, they'd get dry and hard and wouldn't be good. If you undercured, they wouldn't keep. So it's a pretty good skill to make those hogs be just right and not lose the meat. But anyway, that's what we did. And of course we kept the heart and the liver and the heads and the jowls, and then Mother would pickle the ears and the hocks, because that was Dad's favorite part of the hog, was the pickled ears and pickled hocks. And so we would have that. We didn't waste anything we didn't have to. And one other very special thing happened one butchering day. Mother had been stirring lard all day long, and that night along I came in 1933. Apparently Mother was quite concerned that I might be born before she got her work done that day. Because I'm sure all the work she was doing was working towards speeding up the process. But I guess she got her work done and got me too. But anyway, that's the way we did it. Kind of.